For today's video, we're diving into the art of designing engaging newsletter templates with ChatGPT. Whether you're a seasoned marketer or just starting out, creating a visually appealing and effective newsletter can significantly boost your engagement. Let's get started. First, let's talk about color psychology. Colors play a significant role in evoking emotions and can greatly impact reader engagement. Choosing the right color palette for your newsletter is essential to connect with your audience on an emotional level. To help us choose the right color palette, let's ask ChatGPT right here for some suggestions. Here's a prompt example we can use right now. So for instance, this is what I come up together. Like, can you suggest color palettes for a newsletter aimed at a health and wellness audience? So let's send this prompt and see what ChatGPT comes up with. Let's go. So here it is as it currently processes. There are the names of the palette each, like fresh and invigorating, natural and earthy. There we go. There's minimal and clean. So yeah, these are quite great suggestions, I must say. So by using calming colors, as you can see, as described from each palette, just like what ChatGPT had suggested, and some with occasional warm accents, we can create a visually appealing and engaging newsletter that resonates with our audience. So remember to choose your color palette thoughtfully, keeping in mind the emotions and reactions you want to evoke from your readers. A well chosen color scheme can make your newsletter not only visually appealing, but also emotionally engaging. Next up is typography. The fonts you choose can enhance readability and set the tone for your content. Fonts like Arial and Helvetica are great for readability, while more stylized fonts can add personality. To ensure we pick the best fonts for our professional newsletter, let's ask ChatGPT once again for some font pairing suggestions. Here's a prompt example we can use right now. So let's go to the input box right here, then type it in or just paste together your prompt, then paste it down here. Here we go. What are some font pairings that work well for a professional newsletter? All right, let's send this prompt and see what insights ChatGPT provides. Here we go. See, as it currently processes, here are the following. There are some further details and more fonts right here. And yeah, fantastic. So as you can see, these font pairings will help ensure that our newsletter is both readable and visually appealing. So remember, by combining these fonts, we create a balanced and engaging design that makes our newsletter easy to read and visually attractive. So just to note to every one of y'all, the right typography can make a huge difference in how your content is perceived. A well structured layout is essential for keeping your readers engaged. There are a variety of structured designs to choose from, creating a clean and organized look for your planned newsletter. To help us come up an effective layout for our newsletter, let's ask ChatGPT once again for some layout ideas. Here's a prompt example that we're going to be typing or pasting it right here in the input box that we can use right now. So let's say, can you provide layout ideas for a newsletter that features multiple articles? So let's send this prompt and see what layout suggestions ChatGPT provides. Here we go. So here are the following layout ideas that ChatGPT had suggested. There's the classic layout, the grid layout, and here are some outlines of further details that could help you out based from ChatGPT's generated results. There's minimalist layout, and yeah. These are great suggestions, I must say. So, by using these layout suggestions, which depends on your preferences and what suits better, we can ensure our newsletter is easy to navigate and also visually pleasing. Now, if you find this video helpful so far, please subscribe to get notified whenever we post a new video. And if you could take just 2 seconds to smash that like button, it would help us get traction in the YouTube algorithm. Thanks, everyone. And now we move on to the next segment. Incorporating visuals like images and graphics can make your newsletter more engaging and visually appealing. Visuals break up text and can illustrate your points more effectively. For example, let's say in a travel newsletter, photos of destinations can be very enticing. To decide on the best visuals for our newsletter, let's ask ChatGPT once again for some recommendations. So here's a prompt example we can use right now. So let's say, what types of visuals should I include in a newsletter about travel tips? Now it all depends whichever recommendations or tips that ChatGPT would generate that could help us. So let's send this prompt over and see what creative ideas ChatGPT has for us. Here we go. So here are the following. So the first, there's infographics, high quality destination photos as usual, maps, user generated content, chart and graphs, interactive elements, so on and so forth. And yeah, these are some fantastic suggestions, I must say. So, using these, the ones that ChatGPT had generated and recommended for us, these would definitely capture our readers' attention and make them eager to explore these destinations. By incorporating these visual elements, we can make our travel newsletter not only more engaging, but also more informative and helpful for our readers. Compelling headlines and subject lines are key to capturing your reader's attention right from the start. A strong headline can make the difference between a reader clicking through or moving on. To help us create catchy headlines, let's ask, once again, ChatGPT for some assistance. Here's a prompt example, once more, we can use right now. So let's go right here to the input box, then either type or paste together your prompt. Then here's mine. Let's say, can you help me create catchy headlines for a newsletter about personal finance? So let's send this prompt and see what creative headline suggestions ChatGPT provides. Let's go. So you can see right here, here are the following that ChatGPT has suggested. These are quite creative headlines, I must say. Yeah, these are fantastic suggestions. So these headlines are sure to capture our readers' interest and encourage them to engage with our content. So remember to craft your headlines with clarity, specificity, and appeal in mind. A well written headline can significantly increase your newsletter's open rates and keep your readers coming back for more. Finally, let's talk about content planning and strategy. Deciding on your newsletter's topics and frequency is essential for maintaining reader interest. To help us brainstorm content themes, let's ask ChatGPT one more time right here for some ideas. Here's another prompt example we can use right here in the input box. So, for instance, I would ask ChatGPT, like, what are some content themes I can use for a monthly newsletter on technology trends? So, let's send this prompt and see what creative content themes ChatGPT suggests. So, here are two choices that ChatGPT left it out for me to decide. You can see either way, these are quite helpful. Even more choices for me to choose right here. There's the first one. There we go. Then you can scroll up right there. There are the rest from the second response. And yeah, so great suggestions, ChatGPT. So these themes are sure to keep our newsletter relevant and interesting to our audience. So if any case, for instance, I would probably pick this one more because this might have a lot more details for me. So let's go with this one. So remember, by planning our content around these diverse themes, we ensure our newsletter offers a balanced mix of information, practical tips, and engaging stories. This approach not only keeps our content fresh, but also maintains reader interest and encourages them to look forward to each issue. And there you have it. With these tips and ChatGPT by your side, you're well on your way to creating engaging and effective newsletters.